Oops, sorry, coffee burp or food burp. Happy Valentine's Day, happy Love Day. The doctor is in. I got some double clutch brownie today since, chocolate is the thing. And it's also my anniversary. No, I haven't really drank coffee, so it's not the coffee kicking in. It's just me and my high metabolism. People think I'm crazy. I don't know why. People don't understand me. I don't know why. I'm pretty transparent. It's that. But anyway, this military brat had the perfect place to be. You know how I know? Because right off the bat, happy, smiled, love. It's not always perfect every day. Nothing's always perfect every day. Relationships aren't perfect every day. Marriages aren't perfect every day. Parents aren't perfect. Kids aren't perfect. Speaking of which, I already said that. One thing, like looking at the kids here on Fort Bragg, real military brats. And like Elon Musk kid, we would never done that. That showed no class. That showed no class, but hey, y'all wanted that. I'm just saying, you're going to let a man who can't even handle his own kid or have the class enough to handle his own kid, run your money? Okay, good luck with that. Saturn's got something for you. But I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee because the doctor is in. And you can look at people who are either looking confused right now and they're looking sad. If you're looking sad, especially for all the money that you stole, this is my anniversary too. Wow. It's my wedding. Okay, don't go there. Just that quick. Just that quick. The PTSD tried to creep in, but reminding me I am surrounded by a super friend and a super legacy, and we all have or will have that eventually. That's why I say the doctor's saying if you need a hug or just, some love or whatever, I ain't got no money for you. I'm loving the fact that, I got my free picture. I got a nice picture. Go in and support. He's already paid, so go and support Brian over. They are jamming the AFEs. They're jamming the AFEs. I talked about it. They started playing the DJ Casper slide, and I started thinking about, man, you took a 3-minute song and made it 5 to 9 minutes, and I never got paid a dime. That's what the entertainment industry will do. I did that right up at Foxy 99 Studios. You know who you are. Yeah, that's a story that's true. I got a lot of true stories they don't tell you, like it's Black History Month, but it's the Black History that they don't tell you. How do I know? Because my daddy should be up on some of those walls and murals, but you never knew about him, so I'm gonna let that be. Go ahead and follow the pimp preachers and the pimp. You know what? I did. What is this song playing in the background? I don't know, but I did bring my book today. Black History, all history. Charles White L. Chestnut. You never hear anything about him. You don't hear enough. There really would be no Fayetteville State without this man. How is it that all other colleges know their founders, but Fayetteville State University doesn't? But you got Bronco Pride, attitude check. Show some respect to some of your founders, okay? And check the ones who would try to take your foundation away. It's that. That's why I said, you only got 3 entities here in this area. But, I done already told you that. But right now, I'm out here hanging with my military family because I'm a military brat. And getting to Elon Musk and that little rugrat that they have. You got people looking overseas going like... And these are the people who want to tell you how to have class or run your money. Okay, you better pray and stock your money away. But go ahead and do you, okay? Bitcoin's going to save me. Will it, though? Dogecoin gonna save me. Will it though? Remember when they were pushing NFTs down your throat and I was like, that's clip art. Now I'm getting a headache. Okay, never mind. Let it go. Because it's a happy day and I start, doing things my way because I started remembering that it is my hubby's, it's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. And listen, I've had the calls. The calls don't stop. Narcissists don't stop. I'm really dealing with a high class first level narc who's getting ready to go into a first level grave in hell. Mommy told me to sit back and just chill. Daddy's got him well. Hubby does too. My crew is lethal. Always will be. They love me. I love them too. When you got that person say, you know what? Us. And I'm like, okay. And I started thinking, wait a minute, why do you look familiar? Why do you look... Well, anyway, and people love my hair. It's natural. I'm bringing natural back. Yeah, I'm bringing natural back. You know, men just want a good woman who can laugh, who can talk, who can chill, maybe understand some sports. I understand sports. That's why I never used to hang with the women. That was a problem, I guess, for me, because I never really used to hang with women to gossip about everybody. I'm up here watching the sports with the guys, so all the women get jealous of me because they're in the kitchen talking about everybody. And then these same women that be talking about everybody, that they talked about everybody too. See, I don't hang with stuff like that. I'm different. But then you want to hate on me too. And then people say, well, Val, if you're so talented and all this and that, because I did a lot of stuff. Just like you don't know about my daddy during Black History Month, you don't know about me. My daddy was a pioneer. He did lots of firsts. I'm a pioneer. My mom was a pioneer. Honestly, you don't know about this person. The wife of... you need to... The first African-American fiction writer, except he was not writing fiction. Nope, he wasn't. Phyllis Fayetteville. The Conjure Woman, the Goofer Grapevine, the Sheriff's Children. Ooh, that though, the Sheriff's Children. I actually know some of the people from that story for real. The wife of his shoes. No, the sheriff. Well, you know, I'm gonna let. Well, you didn't know that Fayetteville back in the day had a black, way back in the day, like great grandparents back in the day, had a black sheriff, but you didn't know he was black. He hid his black kids and his wife away. And he brought out the lighter ones. See, it's so sad how colorism divides everybody, but you don't want to have the real stories. You say, can we all get along? But you keep singing the same old song like you do bits and pieces. It's like you got a cancer, but you don't want to treat it. And you think you can pray it away or Jesus it away. And back in the day, there were not even a J. I mean, Aramaically speaking, because I did study a little bit of Aramaic, so don't beat people over the head with the Bible and the blood of Jesus. And it's that too, because that sounds like cannibalism to me. You're putting blood over people and then eating of the body, and I'm like, I don't want you to do that to me. But I do love that story about breaking the tables and, you know, taking out the whips and stuff like that. Yep, I'm from that legacy. John the Baptist, that kid. But no, Mark and Matthew, you don't teach a lot of that. You teach a lot of Roman. Did you know that most of what Greeks do, they got it from going into the African mystery schools, the African mystery schools. They were probably called something else back in the day. But it's sad. But anyway, the doctor said, why am I doing a history story? Oh, I'm just passing the time because it's my wedding anniversary. And I'm fine. I've had some people come after me. You can tell the people who are miserable. If you were really all about that love, or you really love that person, you should be happy. But you're not. You got a lot of thoughts on OnlyFans, and you think your husband or your wife doesn't get it. Okay. I'm just trying to, like, hopefully, I don't want nobody to, like, you know, do anything crazy today. Like, you know, why don't you get off that social media that way and take time to, like, really raise your kids, because you don't want them growing up like Elon Musk and his kids. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. That'll be a lesson for you. Saturn return is going to teach you. But anyway, I'm out here with my crew. My daddy drilled them. My mother healed them. My hubby fed them. And I was classified and unclassified. But some legacies are real. Smart kid would choose wisely, right? I didn't take that money. I'm also glad to see that Fort Bragg is getting ready to work a little bit closely with Fayetteville State. Maybe then I can come out there and do some seminars and stuff like that. Like I had a seminar from Harlem Renaissance to hip hop that was really slaying in a good way the community, but the schools didn't want me to do it. I mean, some teachers loved me, and then the teachers that didn't want to do the damn jobs did not. Then I realized, oh, okay, that's what time we on. That's what time you on. See, I'm like my pop. I'm actually trying to do good on the plantation, the simulation of degradation. And you wonder why we got the best of the best training here. Well, when you're in hell, that's what happens. You got to train. You got to see the demons that you're working with. And you got to match and surpass energy. I'm that kid. So, but yeah, this is the day That is my wedding anniversary, and I learned a lot of things being married to Beck about generational curses and stuff. Generational curses that I can see in my own family, not the immediate family, because my mom and my dad and my godmother, my aunt, and then also Pisces. I know what love really is, and it's sad when people want to have talk shows or platforms, and oh hey puppy, I'm like that. Well, hey puppy, like I'm like that at Culver's Creek. But oh, it's a bird, it's a squirrel. It was a big old Saint Bernard is what it was, I think, or something that looked like a Saint Bernard. But I pay attention to everything. I'm a different type of mind. My chemistry teacher, I told you my chemistry physics teacher taught that. But let me, oh good, he's got a earphone, so I'm not disturbing him. So, because I don't really want to disturb anybody when they're in the meditative state. See, that's the difference between me and you, okay? Some of y'all just want to come in and roll in and take over the energy and take over everything. I had somebody that was with me like that. Wasn't with me, but I thought, I tried to look up to her like a mentor and big sister. Then I see, well, she suffered from her own tragedy, her own misery. She's got a lot of vengeance in her. She had a bad family, and I really didn't remember them on Bircher Street in Seabrook Hills. But now I'm thinking, well, were you the crazy lady up the hill that we were told to stay away from? But I don't know. But I see now the jealousy that, and I start connecting the dots to everyone. And once this kid start connecting dots, then I'm really glad that I have to be around legal people. I love the fact that I have MPs and policemen and soldiers around me, because I am the type of person that will kick in your door, seriously, and like, La Picolina. I still have PTSD, bro. So, my husband's murderers still have not been brought to justice. So I deal with that every day. That does not ever go away. But somebody says you got to get over it. Are you still teaching from the same books? Do you know most of your psychiatrists and psychologists are drunks or addicts of some kind? If you have to deal with that all the time, it's like somebody dealing with crazy people all the time. I'm not saying that, they're doing crazy, but you know what I mean. If you're on the psych ward, they only have you on the psych ward so long because, you start picking up that energy. So you have to break away from that. But think if people do a career of that and they're still teaching from the same book. If you're so good at what you do, then why are people getting crazier by the second? Somebody don't know what to do. That's why that's my unlike Elon Musk's little brat, I got class. I'm not going to talk with my mouth open and pick my nose. You know what? That showed such a lack of everything. But that just shows that some rich people, you don't know how they make their money. And so because they're rich, you trust them, right? No, because if you can't raise your kids, you can't raise a country. A country is like a whole nation of multi-dimensional, multi-generational, whatever kids. No, it's not that. Well, it is, but you know what? Never mind. I'm getting too deep and not deep enough. And anyway, you gotta choose who you follow to lead you, okay? But I'm fine. My people I choose, they know how to lead the way. That's why I have a certain class. So when celebrities or entertainment industries, Clive Davis, I'm not Whitney Houston. Not Whitney. You start to realize what that song, what all the songs mean. And you start to realize this thing, that whole entertainment thing, and I realized why my parents did not want me to go. I can be good at all of that. I can rap, I can sing when I want to. I don't think I can sing, but there's a lot of things I don't think I can do. First time I went out in the range, I didn't think I could shoot, but clearly I could, and a real shooter too. I mean, on Eagle Eye Val. But it's sad when you're that energy People pull from your energy. So getting back to Fort Bragg, going out in the federal state, if you wanted me to just go and speak in the community on my behalf, you didn't have to. I mean, I just represent me. I'm part of the legacy too. But I would like to get back into these schools and teach these kids a thing or two about history that they're not being taught, about how they could be better, about how, you know, I don't have some crazy principal who then literally effed her way to the top, you know, with her legs crossed open. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not that. I'm not going to go up the ladder selling my soul or selling sex. I'm not going to do that. And it's sad that, you know, you get held back if you don't do what they do. And this is in the churches too. It's a hustle. Well, I told you, welcome to hell. But to my crew, you're absolutely good at what you do. And this trains you for when you go to other places. Because there was a reason why the Nam was, oh, that's nice. That Jeep has got like this black Jeep with red like fire on it. That's cool. That's cool. We are there. You think, I don't know why you think that people in the military are square and bland and stupid or You know who's that? Mostly rich people who've never, you know, your self-made millionaires, billionaires back in the day, they served in the military too, okay? They know exactly. You know, your top mob bosses, many of them, they served in the military too. So I find it funny when some of you think you got your little street hustle. This started becoming a street hut, and I'm talking about all colors. Do not look at it one color because, like, somebody had to lead you. You always do. I keep telling you, you break off into this color thing, it's going to mess you up. Because I know some people, they come to this color thing around me, they're going to get effed up. I'm not what you want, but I might be what you need. Don't bring your little light ass and think that you are superior to me. You will never be superior to me. None of you all will ever be superior. It's the audacity. It's the audacity. If I need to open up the Akasha records on all of you, what would you do? So anyway, I even think, well, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be doing these readings, so I'm going to have to pull that back too, because the energy told me, spirit told me that they don't really want me dealing with a lot of people like that. And I get it. That just gave me a headache too. But anyway, it's my anniversary, and the doctor is in, so I'm going to just sip my coffee and eat my food. Chocolate. What will my hubby do? He would have me a chocolate cake. And then some strawberries with chocolate sauce. And he would cook me an amazing meal. And I can't talk about the rest. She still smiles when she thinks of him all this time. Have you ever seen some people who talk about their so-called husbands or their so-called wives or so-called beloveds and like, I be twitching. Or either they just be messing around with everybody, but yet they think they're the love of you. Like, you got some people like, well, I'm doing my marriage vows because you're supposed to stick with them for life. One thing my preaching uncle who took my land away, good hope you will always be cursed for playing on my aunt that way. Always, ever. Deep Creek Road, you know what exactly what I'm talking about. And that too, I have relatives on Deep Creek Road. I didn't know until I got to Federal State that people were scared of going on Deep Creek Road. You thought everybody was hoodlumed there, so would that make me a hoodlum too? I would go down there with no fear by myself because my aunt lived right by the... I mean, I don't know. There's so much history I could tell you. When you really want to know the real history, come and talk to me. Here at Carver's Creek. Don't come to my house. I don't let people come to my house, not even my community. I trust none of them. If I'm smiling your face, I'm cordial, see? Our resident managers changed 5 times. I'm still thinking, why do they be finding me when other people haven't done what they needed to do? That's when I know it was personal. And the minute I knew it was personal, everybody on my street got real quiet, real scared, and real weird. Yeah, the beast is awoken. Be glad you hear these planes and see these planes. These planes and helicopters fly all the time. I'm like, I'm like, you know, it's like, I'm like guarded like Fort Knox. I like that sheep. You just showing off. But I like that sheep. Military people got style. This is the style I'm used to. It's the style I grew up with. It's a legacy. It's a family. I'm daddy's girl. I think daddy thought I would make too bad for a woman, too much of a drill sergeant. A little 5'3" me. Nah, I wasn't. Mommy wanted to be a nurse, but no, I don't. Nah. Them wanting to be a lawyer, but then they don't tell you. I wanted to go into political science. I thought that was something that you could do without having to go to law school. Because I did want to be a lawyer, then I realized there was a lot of BS and being an attorney too. I'm Denny Crane all day. But you know what? There's a lot of politics in the legalities, okay? And I'm like, my standard for justice, I guess, is a little bit higher than most. And I mean, that's just something I'm not ready to part ways with. That's just not how I flow. I mean, some of you can bend rules and bend stuff like that, but I'm straight God and Goddess Brad. I can't do that. And that's when my dad said, nah, no. She would make a good soldier, but she'd kill them all. And then my mommy said, if only they didn't learn, she could teach them. If they're willing to learn, they'll be fine. And if they don't, she's going to kick them out of class every time. And if they run into a narcissist that keeps wanting to bother her, then she will put him in the grave. It must have been that person's time. And that's when Daddy said, see, and that's why. We're just going to sit and let her teach her own way. Oh my gosh, she's a super soldier. Okay. But today's a good day. Go ahead, Mama. You got women whose husbands are deployed, men whose wives are deployed, children whose families are deployed. It's a different loss in the military community that nobody knows but us. But we do it anyway. Because who at the end of the day can you trust? Us. Sometime enough, on Valentine's Day, I'm being reminded, damn, there goes to PTSD. See, it never goes away. You can be in the midst of all the love, then you miss that real family. But the great thing about having real family is that you know what that feels like. Like, I know when I don't feel it. You're not going to trap me or tip me with money or fame or some BS like, man, you're not going to threaten me. I'll blow up you and your whole goddamn game. Sorry, I'm on live. Oopsie. But I meant it though. I said what I said and I meant it too. I have a variety of ways, if only you knew. But when you had a real family and real love, that is something that can never, ever, 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 ever be taken away or beaten out of you. Somebody thought they were going to snatch those memories away or try to desperately swap my life, but that was never you. I mean, gold is gold, but a rock is just a rock. Unless you're a D-Rock, not that rock. The ones who served. Salute to those who served. Much love, many blessings, much protection, and much respect to you. Oh my God, there's somebody who's walking in commissary just like my husband. Okay, so all the energy's coming through, and it's a beautiful day too. Yeah, I don't want to be with somebody who, if you need two or three people outside of me, then I'm not the one for you. I'm not what you need, because I'm too much as it is. People be trying to, lock me down on some BS. I'm not that. You got to match my energy. Well, a woman needs a man. Had a man. Had two. Had my father and my hubby. A few uncles too. I've got me and a whole crew. I need nothing. I'm good. Charles Wardell Chestnut. Black history is not just black history. Every person at Fayetteville State should be required to do that. Sir, I would like to teach some class, but I want to be paid through. I would do a paid contract. What you call it? A contract, like with you, but not Fayetteville State, because you know how many times I had to fight that place for my money. So you're going to need to clean out that whole finance department, unless maybe that was back in the day. But I'm saying they all seem to do somewhere. It's like the radio station when we had WFSS, and we did more with that when that station was 5 watts than it was 100,000 watts. That's why you lost it. See, you lose blessings. You don't know how to take care of something, you lose blessings. I had a crusty old cousin when I was doing what I was the one that brought started doing the progressive jazz show, like Acoustic Alchemy and stuff like that at Fayetteville State, which they said would never work. But I mean, in the beginning when it first came on, that's when I heard the Gil Scott Harris and all of that. And all of a sudden, years later, and people pass, and then it's like it's trash. And all of a sudden, you got a HBCU, but it's playing mostly country music on the school because the chick that they had was as racist as F. And see that too. I know there were several people that had problems with me, several narcissists and just people full of jealousy. I don't care. I was still being me, better than all of them. And it's still that way too, see. People play these games. I don't have time to play games with these people. That's why through you, if you pay me to do something, I'll do it, because I know I'm going to get my money from you. But these motherfuckers, if they will say, I'd have to kill a person or two. Because I'm not doing that no more. I'm not going to fight on some dumb stuff. Some of you tricks need to go to jail, and that's all I'm going to say. Don't mess with me. Stay in your lane, and it'll be peace. You'll come out of your lane and just want to stroll into mine, pulling energy off of me. You're going to see the Reaper's Kid. You see what I mean. I'm hearing like 2 or 3 songs at the same time. Anyway, yeah. See Daddy right there. I realized I could not seeing what I was seeing and seeing how and they know who they are. It's all of them. You were devastating the mentality and the integrity of all the communities all around the world, but really in the United States. And since you devastated all of them, from the ghettos to the slums to the projects to the brooks or whatever they call them, now you're going to come for the only thing that's left with a little bit of money left, the military. You came for my family. What will my family do, knowing that you came for me? That's why you see some people are miserable as F today, and some of us are really, really happy. I'm good. I'm real good. But I couldn't just stand by and let you plunk out these babies. No. All these people I helped, none of them stood up for me. But that's when I realized that was my mission, man. I guess if I'm going to be the one to stand up for these babies, then it's got to be me, because it's not going to be them. You all up here making traffickers and trafficking in people's faces. Oh my God. And see, that's what I know. I feel it, Daddy. I feel it, Mommy. That's why I'm like, I start like, etch a sketch. Erase them all. Just erase them all, but Mother Nature's going to take it all away. Remember when Jamiroquai said that? Okay, I rock with Jamiroquai too. It's somebody, that's a lot of money and a lot of energy that you pulled everybody that I helped away from me. Now, when you need that person, what will you do? Does she know? Why wouldn't I? How luminous your Illuminati? And there's more than just me. Y'all mess with the wrong one and the wrong legacy. Hidden in plain sight. Wasn't that in the Bible, right? Everybody's trying to get me for their religion, but nope. You want me to sit and listen to you and then pay you money to teach me how to be a fool when I should be teaching you in reality. And to my wonderful Muslim brothers, ALLAT, let's make that a thing again, please. Seriously. And again, to my wonderful Christians, don't beat people over the head with the Bible when they were in the J's back in that day. If that works for you, that's great, okay? But think about how you're with the whole pleading the blood, to drink the blood, and the sacrament thing. You know, you're confusing kids because they're looking like, first you want to go vegan, and then we're doing that. It's like, it's messy. It's messy. It's the confusion. Like, the confusion's supposed to like blow your heads. Yes, I have been aware that you're right there. Men in Black, I guess. So I do be aware of everything like that. But why should I fear anything? Why should I fear? Was the fifth element ever seen? Well, never mind. You learn nothing from the fifth element. But anyway, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I'm having a great day. This is a great day. Wow, I'm still online. I totally forgot. I forgot I was on live. Let me get off and sip my coffee and drink my coffee and eat my chocolate brownie and get some more food later on, because I'm being treated well today on my birthday. Thank you, 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 thank you. We may be crazy in many ways, but I have the best tribe of the world. In the midst of hell and a Saturn return, I'm a smart girl. Yeah, that's it. Class dismissed. Peace.